and it's just very peaceful. And again, with my meditation, I got stillness, being more present, and quietude. So this kind of is a confirmation of that, as well as that like your future self wants you to know to just kind of slow down and rest and rejuvenate and just like re-energize yourself by being in nature and getting outside and just like focusing on your health, eating healthier, meditating more, reconnecting with yourself, and you'll get a lot more clarity on your life. So we have we have purity right under that. So purity, I also wanted to read from the book, just because again it has such a beautiful message. So for this card we have, and I'm just going to read a part of it. No matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You're entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. Your future self has a strong message for you to really go within and focus on yourself and to heal some sort of wounds. It seems like with the zebra card, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Like you're feeling some sort of fear, maybe of moving forward in a new direction, because it says welcome the new. So I feel like maybe you might be like in a stuck energy and you have some fears around moving forward. And I'm getting that you're not seeing your true full potential and like what you're truly capable of because of this card of don't settle. It's almost like you're like you put yourself in a situation, you're in a situation, you're allowing a situation to persist that isn't the best that you can do. It's not really like aligned with your like truth and your higher self and your dreams and goals. And you're sort of just keeping yourself in this situation or place or mindset or relationship because it's comfortable. Like this is just kind of like what it is. Like this is what you've known for a long time. This is where you feel comfortable, and maybe deep down inside you don't believe that you can do something better and bigger, and that when the fridge stops humming, you realize how quiet it really is. Maybe you don't realize yet how good it can actually be because you haven't felt or experienced that yet, but you just have to have faith that yes, you can, because you have you have the card pursue your passion and follow your calling, focus on your career, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. So and welcome the new. So I feel like this is definitely some sort of a message from your future self about really following your passion and pursuing your dreams, whatever that may be. I feel like you have a deeper purpose in this life. You have some sort of something that you're really gifted at or good at and passionate about, and it is aligned with your calling in life, your life purpose, because your passion, things that you're naturally drawn to, and it kind of lights your soul on fire, and it really fulfills you like deeply and internally on a heart level too, and like stimulates your mind. All of that has to do with your calling, that has to do with your life purpose. It doesn't have to be anything big either. And so I feel like this focus on your career card has something to do with your passion and like something bigger, not just like a regular job. So maybe you're settling in like a regular job situation, and you can do more. You know you're capable of more. You know you are here to make a bigger difference in this world, but you're just kind of playing small, I guess. And your future self wants you to know that you need to develop a deeper relationship and connection with the universe, whatever you call that higher intelligence, right? Source energy, the divine God, your spirit guides. You need to develop a stronger relationship with the spiritual realm. And that's also what this garden is asking. It's reconnecting with yourself. And really, when you reconnect with yourself, that's how you connect with life. That's how you connect with the higher realms, right? It's to be still, get quiet, be more present, and tune into what the messages are. I feel like a lot of your fears are because you're living too much in your head and you're not really tuning into your deeper knowing, your intuition, the love you have within yourself. You're too much in your head overthinking things, and that's causing a lot of fear, and that's causing you to not be aligned with your path. And it's causing you to settle in life, and your future self wants you to know, don't settle. Like, I'm already here. I already made it. I know I know what I know what it took for you to get here. I know that's so weird to like wrap our heads around, but like, I know what it took for you to get here. This is what you need to do. Like, trust me, I'm already here. Like, this is what you need to do. You need to maintain your independence or relinquish your independence, right? Step into your power, and it wants you to know that like your future self is watching over you and guiding you, and that your future self loves you, that your future self has nothing but love for you. And the way that you can feel your own love really is by tuning into yourself, is to tune into your deeper self, and to find that purity within yourself. At your core, in essence, you are a pure being, just pure love. That's what you are. And you need to really connect with that part of you. Now with this Nine of Pentacles, so this is a very powerful card, and this is a very career oriented card. It's abundant. It represents like having financial stability and abundance, and like kind of establishing yourself in the realms of like career and finances and work, and in like your physical life, but also being in your power mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and having a lot of self love and really being happy within yourself, not really relying on other people or other things to, um, to do anything for you. Not to say not to accept help, but like you're not relying on other people to meet your needs, and you're just very empowered in that way that you can do that for yourself. It's a very um, attractive magnetic energy. You will be attracting a lot of abundance and a lot of attention, a lot of eyes on you, just for how beautiful you are and how powerful you are and how you were able to get your life in order and to create this beautiful reality for yourself. You're going to get a lot of attention for that. And it's just a very creative energy, confident, courageous, strong, independent, empowered, just very dynamic, authentic in your power. So this is where I feel like your future self is, or has, or like knows, like it's a part, because this is a single lady card. So I'm not saying that like your future self is single and just like in their power, but I am saying that they have experienced this feeling, and they know that it's like you're capable of this. You are capable of stepping into your power, especially paired with pursue your passion, follow your calling, and focus on your career. I'm getting the message that there's a heavy focus that you need to put on your dreams. Focus on your dreams, reevaluate what it is that you want to do in this life. And don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let society tell you that you can. Don't let your don't care about like what your parents are going to think of this decision, what your friends are going to think, how you're going to look, if you're going to fail. And this might not be necessarily like your own business or self-employment. It can be just like upgrading your job, moving into a different industry or like position, or getting a resume together and just taking a leap of faith into a whole new thing, moving somewhere maybe, and that's what's going to open up this opportunity. So something like there needs to be some sort of like coming out of your shell and upgrading. But I think aligned with that is like you need to really connect with your deeper self and your higher self and the universal energies and the universe, because that's going to really give you that courage and this power that you're going to need, this courage that you're going to need to step into this Nine of Pentacles. And then we have embrace. So through each other, you find the missing pieces. So I'm getting the message that you need to embrace yourself. You need to embrace your dreams. You need to embrace your truths, what it is that you truly desire, where you want to go in life, and really like don't stop at nothing. Like there are no limits, there are no bounds. And the missing pieces are really just you being in connection with yourself. And when I say being in connection with yourself, it's just like, loving yourself for all of who you are, gaining like self acceptance, validating yourself, um, speaking to yourself in a way that is compassionate and kind and understanding, but also, motivating yourself and not letting yourself just get lazy. So it's just having a really, really positive relationship with yourself, right? And embracing that. And then also through each other, you find him missing pieces. I'm also getting that through you and your future self, like through each other, you find the missing pieces. So I know, like, you can look at your future self as your higher self. You can look at your future self as the universe. It's all connected. So however you want to like label that, but it's your connection with that depth, that truth, that purity of life, that wisdom, right? That kind of like knows, that has the answers. That could be your intuition too. It's that energy that you need to connect with as this physical human being who is in essence that pure spirit. But because you're in this physical body and with the physical mind in this physical world, you need to connect with this deeper energy. And once you embrace that, things are going to start flowing, and you really need to welcome the new. Don't be afraid of the new things that are going to come towards you. Don't let your fear get in the way. Looks like this zebra is moving forward and wants to go, and it's not afraid to stand out. Like, it's got all its stripes. It's a little odd and different, but it's so cool and unique. And like, people just want to look at it, right? Like, wow, like that zebra is amazing. Like, it is such a beautiful creature, just like this Nine of Pentacles. Like, look at this beautiful being who is just in her power and so aligned with her truth and her passion that you inspire others to do the same just by you being yourself and doing your thing. So yeah, there's something new on the horizon. Your future self wants you to know that it is all yours to have this. And it's just funny how like the cards lay. So underneath welcome to new is the Nine of Pentacles, and that's about attaining abundance and being in your power. So that's the new that is coming to you, that you need to step into. You need to let go of your fears, know that you are safe and protected at all times, and like your future self wants you to know, I'm watching over you and I love you. And you can take that as your future self telling you that, your higher self, God, the universe, that you are being guided and supported and protected at all times. There's no way that you can screw up. All you can do is learn and grow, and don't let the fear of standing out, or the fear of failure, or being judged by others, or not getting something better than what you have now stop you. Usually that's why we settle, right? Is because we're like, well, I'm probably not going to I can't do anything, I can't do better than this, so I'm just going to go ahead and stay comfortable here. And we don't believe that there's something better out there for us. And that's because we don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe that we can manifest whatever it is that we want, because we don't have a strong relationship with life. We don't have a strong connection with life and ourselves, right? We were disconnected. We're living in ego, we're living in fear. So get out of that and just really embrace your spiritual self. And then for our final card for advice from your higher self, we have Cordelia. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Yeah, like this card is they go so well together. Just all the colors, like the flowers and things like that. So I do remember in the description of this card, it was saying about going outside and just like reconnecting with nature, and animals even. So I feel like before you step into this new phase of like working hard on your career, because it is going to be a lot of work, before you do that, you need to just take a little rest, um, regain your energy, right? Regain your focus, just meditate a little bit, get clear on how you want to go forward, maybe come up with a plan and then go for it. But your future self wants you to know that right now, immediately, you need to just go outside, and you will gain a lot of peace, clarity. You'll calm your fears, and things will start moving from that point forward. Okay, so that is the message I have for you from your future self. I really hope that you enjoyed that and that it resonated with you. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of luck on your journey. I'm wishing you the best. And thank you so much for letting me read for you. I will talk to you next time. Bye. Hi, group two. So if you chose this purple aura quartz, this is your reading. So this reading is a reading about messages from your future self. So, your future self has already been through its share of life experiences, it's already gained its wisdom and knowledge and just life experience and maturity, and so it already kind of knows what path to take. It already knows where you need to go, where it's your future self. And I know that's kind of hard to wrap your head around because this whole time thing in this 3D world, but we don't have to know how that works. It's just your future self is already your dream self. It's already the full potential that you can become, right? And so these are basically very personal and intimate messages from yourself, your future self, to your present self. I really, really love this reading because of that aspect of it, because it's from you. It's messages from like your future self. I don't know. I just really like it. So the messages are really personal and kind of connecting. So I really hope that you enjoy that. Before we get into like what the cards say, I did do like a little meditation before I pulled your cards just to see what I felt and like what I got, what kind of messages I got during the meditation, what kind of feelings came up. And so what I got, and I'm just gonna say how I heard it or how it came to me. I got love, patience, not being distracted by outside noise, annoyances, or things happening, appreciating what's around you, finding your power, connecting with the universe, God, life. And then the big message I got during this meditation is recognizing that when you surrender and when you change your perspective or you genuinely like get into that energy of appreciating something, like into that present energy where you're just being and an appreciation, and noticing the shift that happens almost immediately, like in your physical outside environment, like in your outside world. And how, like, almost immediately you feel the shift, something happens and in your favor. And then just really having fun with that and tapping into your power to change your reality, your power to manifest things just based on the energy that you get yourself into and the mindset that you have. And yeah, just recognizing that like you actually have a relationship with the universe and that you're connected to all of life, because I think that's a true um confirmation that you are connected when you change your energy, you focus on something good, or you're like, okay, I surrender, and you just appreciate it, and then like almost immediately you get what you wanted or something, and just being like, wow, like this is real, like, oh, yeah, like just almost like proving it to yourself and just really tapping into that power within yourself. And then I got another random word, patience, again. So like the meditation started with love and then patience and then ended with patience. So we'll see what the cards have to say about that. um but So yeah, I have some oracle cards, mainly oracle cards. We have resolving conflict, religion and spirituality, the cheetah, get clear on your intentions, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. Community, your tarot card is the Knight of Pentacles. Time, you are trying too hard, give it time. And then I have these little personal messages from your future self from the deck that I made from messages from your future self. And so we have focus on family. Solitude will give you the clarity and answers you need. Move to a place you've always wanted to live. Heal from emotional pain. And upgrade your mindset. And then we have one final card that will be advice from your future self, but we'll save that for the end. So there's a lot going on here. We have conflict. We have religion and spirituality. We have family. We have emotional pain, healing from some sort of emotional pain. We have moving. We have community, so people, and then alone time. Okay. So I'm just trying to put an order of like how it makes the most sense. All right. So your future self, first of all, wants you to know how important family and love is, right? Because the first word that came to me for this group is love. And I feel like that connects in with community and family. So I feel like it's just really important to focus on and treasure the connections that you have and the people that you have around you, whether that be friends or family or whoever's in your life, as a support system. I'm just really appreciating and seeing the good in those relationships with this rainbow coming through and trying to focus on the light and the butterflies, representing just like change and healing and transformation and focusing on family. And ooh, maybe I feel like family and your community is a way for you to like to heal from some sort of emotional pain. So, and then here we have resolving conflict. So this conflict that you had with another person, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a family member, it could be however that resonates for you, but there was some sort of conflict and somebody was hurt. This could be you, this could be the other person. Maybe you hurt someone or maybe they hurt you, and it really caused a lot of pain, a lot of emotional pain. And there's a lot of healing that you have to do, and there is some sort of a transformation that's coming your way. We have this card as well with the butterfly in it. This is a butterfly deck, so they all have butterflies, but it's just like one bold butterfly right there, just a very obvious butterfly with the roses in the back representing like purity. They're white or light pink roses, love, your heart chakra, and religion and spiritualist. So whether you're religious or spiritual, like just spirituality, just connecting with your deeper higher self and with a higher realm like source energy, the divine, connecting with that is really going to help you heal, in addition to really reaching out to people around you and kind of like accepting help from them or even asking for help from them, focusing on family, focusing on reconnecting with your family. Maybe now is a great time to, yeah, just focus on your connections with people, because you're feeling perhaps really uh, alone right now, right? And it is asking for you to, your future self wants you to. So solitude will give you the clarity and answers that you need. Embrace your alone time, love your own company. This is a big self-love card, and it is asking you to really learn to love yourself and not have to I just feel like spending time alone as well as reaching out to people is really going to, in combination with those two things, help you heal this emotional pain that you have. And it's like you're it's like you're trying to move forward towards something, because we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have get clear on your intentions, be focused, and move quickly to achieve your goals. So I feel like you're trying to achieve something or go towards something. And then you also have moved to a place you've always wanted to live. So I feel like maybe you're contemplating moving, or changing residence, or um, maybe even just traveling, right? Or moving in some way, shape, or form. And you just don't know how that would happen, or you're just getting impatient, right? You're getting impatient by like how to actually, or not even how, but like when, like, okay, I want to do this now. And you're in this cheetah energy, like you want to just like charge ahead and move forward. But I feel like with underneath we have time, you're trying too hard, give it time. And then we have patience, that message that came in twice during my meditation, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is like the most like slowest moving energy. it's, it's definitely the slowest moving knight, and but very patient, right? This is a very, it's like very patient, very focused. You know what you want. You need to really get clear on what it is that you want and get clear on your intention, and then do the actual work, the little meticulous kind of like more like the hard work of actually getting there, like the discipline, like stay disciplined and actually stay focused and do the work that you need to do to get to where you want to be. And so this message is just, there's a lot because we have like the heart, like the resolving conflict. So, and somehow cause you emotional pain. So however that resonates, I know life is complicated and there could be so many things going on in our life. So it's not like one clear message, like group one had like an obvious clear message. Upgrade your mindset. Yeah. So remember also I was saying that during my meditation, I got that once you actually shift your energy and shift your mindset to, you change your perspective and you focus on like something more positive, or you surrender, you accept your situation, or you genuinely appreciate something, or you get present, how much that changes your outer reality and you start to notice all of the changes that happen. And I feel like that's what this is saying too. Like, upgrade your mindset and you're going to notice everything shifting in your world. And that also goes along with spirituality, because that's like the spiritual journey, really. Um, with move to a place you've always wanted to live, I also get the message that your future self wants you to be brave and courageous and kind of be more adventurous with what you truly want out of life, like what you truly want to do. Maybe you are trying to play it safe and you are more concerned about like stability, and because this is also like a very like stable, practical, grounded energy, and maybe you're more comfortable being in that energy. But it's also saying like find balance between having your stability and your security, but also like don't um stop yourself from dreaming big and taking leaps of faith and like doing things that you wouldn't normally do, and really tuning into like what you want, like what does your heart want, where do you want to go, what do you want to do in life. Like, you can do anything. Like I said, your future self is already where like you're going, right? It's already accomplished things that you want to accomplish. It's already reached its full potential. So there is no messing up here. Like, there is no messing up. Your future self already is like just telling you, giving you little breadcrumbs of how to get there. So if you just surrender to the messages, and in addition to this reading, you really tune into your truth, into your intuition, into your deeper self, your inner wisdom, and you get these messages as well. And these are also messages from your higher self. And then when you start to look for signs on the outside, it's confirmations and guidance and support from the universe and the people around you that come into your life, random people that come into your life, your family. You start to the dots start to connect and you start to align, and then you're like, okay, cool, like I know where to go. Like, I took step one, now what? And then, okay, I've been guided to take step two. And I know that sounds a little crazy and like, oh well, I need to attach myself to something, I need to know exactly what's going to happen. Well, that's never the case. I mean, like, you're never really going to know for sure. And there's an aspect of going with the flow and like living in a surrendered state to get to your true highest fullest potential. Like, if you plan everything out, like you're going to keep yourself somewhat limited and stuck because you're going to be very just like rigid in your ways. So you need to just kind of expand yourself and open your mind up, upgrade your mindset, and see that life is ever changing, right? There's just constant change and growth, and there are new opportunities all the time. You just need to take them, and that's how you're going to get to where you need to go. And step one, perhaps, is to move to a place that you've always wanted to live. Maybe living somewhere where you always want to live will open up like a whole new side to you. Maybe the energy from the place, because you always want to live there, so maybe like it's around, like a forest or nature or animals. Maybe it's Africa, I don't know. Or wherever they have cheetahs. Wherever you want to go, maybe being there in that energy is really going to get you inspired and creative, and And or maybe you're going to meet new people, or it's a different culture and it aligns more with you, your perspective. I don't know. It's just, the place where you live is very important in determining your own like energy as well, because our environment, does affect us. The people that we have around us does impact us. The type, the scenery, the places to explore, that all impact us on a human level. So yeah, move to a place that you've always wanted to live. Easier said than done. But just think about that. And with regards to time, I feel like you just need to be patient. Like, have your and set your intentions, get clear on what it is that you want to do, and then stay focused and go for it. But so the cheetah is moving quickly to achieve your goal, while the Knight of Pentacles is moving very slowly towards achieving your goal. So these are almost opposing energies, and I feel like it's just saying to have balance. Like, um, I don't know, maybe even like move quickly while you have the energy, but when things are kind of at a standstill and feels like things are happening, have patience and embrace the slower moving energy. So always go with the flow and embrace whatever energy you have around you and whatever energy that you feel like within yourself. Sometimes we have more energy, right? And we're like, hey, go, 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 and I'm going to do 100 things at once. And that's fine to utilize that. Sometimes, and then things are coming to us too, like in abundance. And sometimes you're like, wow, I've been doing, this for like a month now, and like nothing's happened. There's been no change. And then you want to give up, or you're like, oh, okay, I'm failing. Like I'm not even accomplishing anything. And it's really just to embrace the cycles of life, right? Your cycles, your energy cycles. Sometimes things are slower than other times, and have patience. Just have patience in those times and trust that things are happening behind the scenes. Trust, get into your spiritual power and know that things are being resolved behind the scenes and worked out in your favor. Don't try too hard. Don't force it. Manifesting is all about letting go. It's putting out what you want and then taking action towards it, but also letting go and not being so concerned about when and how and what. Just kind of letting it happen naturally. Your family definitely, maybe moving to a place you've always wanted to live, is living closer to your family. Maybe you need to be around people that you love right now. You need that support and that connection because of this emotional pain that you are going through or have been through, that you're coming out of, you're trying to heal from. Maybe moving closer to your family will allow you to resolve some sort of conflict with them. And maybe also moving to a different place is going to allow you to be in a different community, and that's going to allow for transformation and healing as well. So be open to that, whichever one of those messages resonated with you. Okay, so for your final message, final advice from your future self is golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Okay. So there's definitely opportunities all around you and opening for you. It's almost like this is like a portal to something totally new in your life. Letting go of this old pain and really embracing, your dreams, your passions, what it is that you want, embracing your spiritual self and spirituality, period. Um, and just like upgrading your mindset and moving to a new place. I feel like there are going to be opportunities that are going to be coming your way that are going to open up the chance for you to do something differently, do something new, and it's going to make you feel a lot better. It's going to make you feel a lot more free, a lot more emotionally stable, and just emotionally free and independent. Um, and just don't be afraid to walk through them. Your future self wants you to know that these doors that are opening for you, they have already walked through it and they survived, and you can too. And just allow yourself to take that leap and take a risk. Also, just what I'm getting from this card is there's a lot of water and she's just swimming it all up, right? Like she's just in the water, super free, and just looks very content and just not ashamed at all, just very confident in herself. And emotions or what it represents emotions. So that I'm getting that you will be healing from this emotional pain through the opportunities that there are going to be opportunities that are going to come to you into your life that are going to allow you to heal these emotions and also tune into your intuition and follow your like truth and follow your heart in this on this journey, and that's also going to help you like progress. And also, like, don't be afraid to express yourself. So she just looks so, she's naked and she's just owning it. And she is totally free and exposed and vulnerable, right? And don't be afraid to be vulnerable. You know, having a guard up because of the pain that we experienced. This is also resolving inner conflict, healing your own wounds. When we experience emotional pain, we tend to put a guard up, like, oh, I don't want to get hurt again. So I'm just going to close that door. And when you close that door, obviously doors are opening for you. So in order for doors to open for you, you have to not just be open physically, mentally, but emotionally, right? And spiritually. You have to be open in all ways, because when you open your energy, that energy, you get aligned with the energy of openness as well. And then it's like other things open to. It's like this openness. It's you reflect, you get what you give. And so the universe recognizes this, and it's like, okay, he has open energy and is ready and is willing to be vulnerable. Here's an experience. And then you walk through it. So it's like you need to just align yourself with these opportunities that are going to come your way by being open and not guarding yourself and just being free to express yourself and just being authentic and in your power. Okay, so that is what your future self wants you to know. I really hope that that was helpful and it gave you some sort of clarity and guidance. I'm wishing you the best. If you did enjoy this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sending you lots of love and success on your journey. Be brave. You can do this. I believe in you. Your future self believes in you. You believe in you. And it's going to all be good. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. Hi, group 3. So if you chose this yellow crystal, this is your reading. So this reading is basically messages from your future self to your younger self. So your future self has already been through its share of life experiences. It's already done the things that you're going to do, and it already has gained life experience and knowledge and wisdom and clarity and maturity, and it's basically reached your full potential, right? Your future self in the future is already what you want to be, where you want to be, who you want to be. And I know that that's hard to wrap your head around as far as like the whole time is concerned, but time doesn't actually exist in reality, like in the spirit world. Is just in our three-dimensional world. But we don't have to understand how that all works. It's basically just your future self wants to guide you and help you to get to where it already knows you can be, because it already is there. It's you in the future. And so these are just like very personal, intimate messages from you to you, from your older, wiser future self to you right now, what you need to hear the most. So before I pull the cards, I so I did a little like meditation before I pulled some cards, and just to tune into like, I don't know, any other like additional messages that I can get from your future self for group 3. And so I just want to share that with you. Immediately I looked at this stone, like I picked up, I was like, okay, I'm doing a meditation for group 3. And immediately the word happy came to my mind. I'm like, oh, happy. Maybe because it's a yellow crystal and that like is like the sun, and that represent for to me it feels like happiness or represents happiness. I'm not sure. But the word happy came to me. Okay. So then I closed my eyes, and for the other groups, the messages started coming right away. For this one, it took forever. It was like I was just sitting there and there's nothing coming to me. I was just there. And there was nothing that came to me. And then all of a sudden, all these emotions started flooding in. And fear, anxiety, and worry came up. Just those words and also feelings. It was very emotional. I felt a lot of heaviness. I almost felt like crying, and actually at one point I did. There was a tear that came down my eye. Um, it was just very, very intense and just very emotional, a lot of feelings. And it was just crazy. It was just like coming through me. And then I got the message to breathe. So I don't know how many of you need to hear that, or how many of you can relate to that message, or if you're feeling like that right now. Um, and then I got the message, you're going to be okay, and it's okay to cry. Um, and that's ironic that the first thing that came to me was happy. And then it like totally shifted into this like fearful, anxious, worrisome energy, very emotional, sad, and like just wanting to cry, but almost like not feeling like it's okay to cry. It's almost like your future self wants you to know that it's okay to cry. You know, it's okay to allow those emotions out, to let those emotions out. And it's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay to not feel that you're at your best right now. It's okay to feel anxious or worried or like whatever fear that you feel, like it's okay to feel it, you know? It's actually healthy to feel it and to cry about it. It felt actually really good to cry during this meditation. It was like a hard cry, but I let the emotions out, and it did make me feel better after, and I felt a lot more peaceful. Um, and just breathing, if you are feeling this intense energy from time to time, or you're going through something, just your future self wants you to know that just breathe. Everything's going to be okay, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to let out your emotions. All right, so let's get into the cards. So we have the Divine Feminine, body changes. Okay, so I just remembered you had so many cards come out. It was just like an abundance of cards and messages that just wanted to come out. I was like, no, like I can't take all of these cards. And so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But okay, body changes. We have Windfall. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. We'll do take some time. So we have Snow Leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Security. The Two of Pentacles. So it's really just one of these, 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 and one of these. And then you have two of these, you have three of these, you have two advice cards, and you have like five of the. Okay. So we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And then we also have five of these little future self messages. So they're actually direct messages from your future self from a deck that I made. So we have believe in yourself. Trust yourself, have confidence, don't doubt yourself. I love you. Whoa. You are so powerful. You can manifest anything. There's something better that's coming your way. And do more of what makes you happy. Okay, so that makes sense why the word happy came to me. Because your future self wants you to focus on your happiness. Your future self wants you to know that you are capable of you need to believe in yourself and know that you are capable of being happy. You are capable of conquering your emotions, not suppressing and avoiding and numbing or escaping from them. That's not what your future self is telling you. Your future self is saying that you are capable of being in your power and conquering your emotions and knowing that yes, I'm going to feel them. I'm going to let them kind of do its thing and let it be and process them. But then when I'm done with that, I'm letting it go and I'm in control. Like I choose how I feel and I choose happiness. I choose happiness, choose to be happy. There's a lot of messages, there's a lot of communication. Your future self really wants to talk to you. It really has a lot to tell you. You probably are in a big, big changing time in your life right now. With this divine feminine and this transformation card, I feel like there's just something big on the horizon for you, and you need all of the support and guidance right now that you can get. Probably also why you're watching this video. So I just feel like you're going through a lot. And yeah. So you are so powerful, you can manifest anything. The divine feminine. So the energies of the divine feminine, your future self wants you to know that you need to get into your feminine energy, your feminine power. Whether you are a male or female, it doesn't matter. We each um have within us, we each possess both feminine and masculine energies. Um, some are more powerful, like, the divine feminine will have more feminine, but they still have masculine energy in them that need to be harnessed. So, this is saying that you have neglected your feminine energy and your feminine side, and you really need to get in touch with that. And it's really healing from that distorted feminine energy where, women are made to think that they have to do, and just all of that, nonsense. I'm not even going to get into that, but I just want to talk about what the divine feminine is, like the energy of that, and what your future self is asking you to focus on. So, this energy is about being loving and being in harmony and healing your wounds around not being good enough, not feeling worthy, not feeling valued, lack of self love. So, focusing on loving yourself more. Yeah, definitely a lot of energy around healing and believing in yourself, right? It's about believing in yourself and knowing that you are powerful and you can manifest anything. Um, it's about accepting and being surrendered and going with the flow and letting go. So it's just this very like in tune with the universe and nature and the cycles of life energy. Just a very, like, I guess more passive energy, right? The divine masculine would be like more like a go-getter, ambitious and going after what they want, like in the physical sense. The divine feminine is more of a passive energy, more gentle, graceful, and kind of manifesting through the mind, through just aligning all of their energies and powers and just making things appear out of thin air. It's like, what? I don't have to do all that. Like, I don't have to do all that busy work. I can just surrender and the universe will just take care of it for me because I'm aligned. It's that kind of energy. So I feel like you need to really get in touch with that, in order to get to where you're going. So where are you going? What are you focusing on? There's a whole lot of messages here. So there's definitely something you're trying to manifest. And you are in a place right now. You are in a place right now where, like, it's not serving you. Like, where you are right now is not serving you. With this body changes, I look at this as like the metamorphosis of the butterfly, the caterpillar to the butterfly, right? Like, they're this, and I don't know, that looks like I don't know what that is, but I don't know. I kind of have the vision of like that's pre and that's post, before, after, although that's probably not a butterfly, because why would a butterfly be like eating a butterfly? I don't know. But the point is that body changes represent to me like metamorphosis, and you're going from one way of being to a completely new way of being. Like, not just a little shift, but a huge, like, transcendence, like a transformation, like a transmutation, like you are becoming a whole new being, so much so that even you physically change. Like, even there's physical changes that happen in your body that change. And that's an actual thing. Like, when you when you expand your consciousness and like you have an awakening and you get in touch with this divine feminine inside of you, this inner divinity that you are, which is like a spiritual awakening, right, with this transformation as well, um that you start to change at a cellular level. Like, there are actual physical changes that take place within your body, um that do change. Like, like, just everything shifts for the better. And actually, you might have physical pain too while you're letting go of toxicity from your body. through this shift that you're experiencing, you might get sick a little bit, like feel nauseous, maybe feel like throwing up and things like that. So it's just saying that there's some big changes coming, and just don't be afraid. And obviously, don't be afraid, right? Because your future self is already there. It's alive and it's well. So it's kind of telling you, like, there's nothing that you have to be afraid of. Okay, you are going to be fine. You are going to have security in your life. So whatever's making you worry, whatever's keeping you up at night and causing this fear, anxiety, worry, those are the three words that came to me. I don't know, it might not be like emotional pain, like as far as like a heartbreak. And take whatever resonates, obviously apply whatever. But I'm kind of almost getting like just not feeling stable within your life and your physical like finances, because we have windfall and we have security. So there's some, you just don't feel maybe secure within yourself, within your physical life. Or maybe you just don't feel secure within like your self-worth, like you are not capable of making change or like doing something that you really want to do. And that's why you have this believe in yourself card. Like find your like confidence and security within yourself. No more insecurity. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, have confidence. Don't doubt yourself. You can do this. I love you. Your future self wants to tell you that they love you. She loves you. You are always loved. It's like such a simple but beautiful message. I think it's so nice to hear that. So yeah, so security and then windfall, like this is abundance in the form of money that comes to you suddenly, unexpectedly, out of nowhere. And that's going to create a lot of security in your life and probably security within yourself, because you're like, wow, I actually did this. I actually freaking manifested this, you know? You actually made some changes and you created abundance for yourself. And that's going to also uplift you and make you happier and make you believe in yourself more. And it's going to get you more in touch with this power that you have, this sense of empowerment that you are capable of anything. Okay, so we have snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. So, definitely for all of this transformation to take place and for you to get into your true power, into your true feminine power, which is, love and compassion and kindness and just that higher spiritual energy. You need to take some time apart, like away from people and just the busyness of life. I do feel like you have been very busy lately, just trying to do a lot of things at once. Maybe that's also causing you a lot of stress and this sense of, you feel like there's no stability in your life and you're trying to gain stability in your life. And so you're just like doing so many things at once. Um, but you're being asked from your future self to take a little time to yourself, spend it in solitude, and it's really going to give you a lot of clarity, and it's going to help you get re-energized, and it will give you everything that you need to like reconnect with yourself and move forward in a more like courageous way, I guess. Um, Before I get into more specifics about the Two of Pentacles, I do want to talk about, so deep in your heart, you already know the answer and do what feels right. So yeah, this card to me is just saying that your future self really wants you to get in tune with your inner wisdom, your inner knowing. You already know within yourself what the answer is. So whatever it is that you're trying to decide about, Two of Pentacles is also about decisions. And trying to figure out what to do. It's like balancing a lot of things, balancing two decisions. Um, and it's saying that your future self is also saying that there's something better coming your way. So I feel like you're in a situation that's not 100% serving you, and you're not completely happy, and you don't feel secure, and maybe there's some financial instability, but there is something better coming your way. So make a decision based on what feels the best for you. You already know the answer, but make the decision by tuning into yourself, spending time in solitude, tuning into yourself, and aligning with these divine energies to help guide you and your higher self. That's divine feminine, right? Like your higher self to guide you. This is the Empress in the tarot, basically. So the same energy, if you're familiar with that. Do more of what makes you happy. I mean, that's a clear sign that you need to really focus on your bliss and on your joy. This stress and worry that you're feeling right now, this heaviness, is not really serving you. It's not helping you. And this is one of those things that you have to move away from. There's something better that's coming your way. But in order to receive that, you really have to align with what makes you happy and being in that flow, being aligned, right? Like being aligned to your true desires and your goals and your dreams. Um, the Two of Pentacles. So I do have the traditional card from the traditional tarot because I wanted to, yeah, so this is the Two of Pentacles that we got, and this is the Two of Pentacles, and it just has a picture and it's easier to explain. But this card to me also shows that you are avoiding your emotions. So this water behind this person represents your intuition, your emotions. And it's like he's got his back turned to your divine feminine, your emotional nature. It's like you've neglected your feelings and your emotions. You've neglected to feel what it is that you feel. You've just been so focused on being so busy and almost as an escape from feeling this pain or whatever it is that wants to come up to be processed and dealt with. To get into your divine energy, you have to process this stuff. Like everything that's in your depths and your darkness and your shadow, you have to bring it to the light so that you can process it and let it go. And, the message I got in my meditation, I just felt this very heavy emotional energy that wanted to come out. It just came out of nowhere and it just wanted to come out and be expressed. And then I cried and it was so intense. And I got the message that you're going to be okay. It's okay to cry. So this totally explains that. It's like you're afraid of your emotions. You're afraid to go there. You're afraid to cry. You don't want to express that part of you. You're almost like ashamed that you feel that way. And it's okay. Like you need to go there. You need to go there and really reflect on how you feel and what you feel, and allow it all to flow out of you. Have a good freaking cry or scream or whatever you need to do. So yeah, I thought that was a really, really important message. Okay, so I think we went through all these cards. Now we have, of course, two cards. And I also feel like this abundance of cards is also representing the abundance that's about to come to you. That I always read it like that as well. Like there's just so many cards that are coming. It's like representative of like what's coming to you, especially with the windfall. It's like you're gonna have so many things coming all at once, so many positive new things that it's like almost like you're not gonna know how to deal with it, and you will be in this Two Pentacles energy, like juggling all of these things. But just remember, while you do that, do tune into your feelings. Don't avoid your feelings and emotions, right? Like have balance between the two, and that will really help you. Okay, so advice from your future self. We have cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Okay, yes. Um, I mean, honor your emotions. So that's a big message. Honor the cycles of your body changes. So they're with this shedding of your old self, shedding of all this pain, these emotions that you have been holding within yourself that need to come out. That's going to cause a lot of changes within your body, and you really need to embrace and honor this journey. That like your body's going to changes right now and needs to do this. And also with like the whole emotions thing, we're human and sometimes we have random emotions and feelings that come up that are there for us to look at and not suppress and push aside because we're so busy. This Two Pentacles is like, oh, I'm too busy to feel that right now. Sorry, next time. And then you just suppress it. Like, let's say you feel really sad. And I'm not saying to be controlled by your emotions, but to not, just deny them. So when you do have emotions, when emotions come and go and they do happen in cycles and rhythms, right? And when you have like a strong emotion that comes up from deep inside of you, maybe constantly comes up and you know this, and it bothers you and it creates anxiety within you. If you have the time and space in that moment, I do recommend that like you acknowledge that sadness, you acknowledge that emotion, and you give it the space that it needs to be. And then once you allow it to be, you might even want to cry about it or scream about it or write about it, write journal about it, and then you're free of it. Like for the most part, like it really doesn't come back to haunt you. Like you have given it the attention. It's like a child. Like you give it the attention it needs and then it goes away. Like it's fine. But it's going to keep being persistent, coming back into, asking for something until you acknowledge it and recognize it. So just, that's self love. Like just notice your emotions, what wants to be felt. You're one with yourself, you're one with your body, you are connected. You are not separate from anything that happens inside of you. And so treat it like a child, give it some time and attention, do what needs to be done to let it go. And that's how you heal. Right. So honor those things that come up within you that you have to look at. And then we have inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So this is exactly this card. I mean, that's basically the same message. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. There's a strong message here from your future self to trust your intuition. I feel like by trusting your intuition, you are gonna do a straight line to like where you need to go. You don't follow your intuition, there's gonna be a lot more roadblocks, right? A lot more obstacles along the way, a lot more challenges to face. Not saying there's not going to be challenges by following your intuition, but it's just a lot easier of a path to get to your future self. Um, and you know what to do. You know, deep down inside, you know what to do. You have the wisdom inside of you. Don't be afraid to go within yourself. Spend some time in solitude and really process everything. And you're going to be okay. Just breathe, you know. You're just look towards your happiness and like where you want to go, what makes you happy. Believe in yourself, trust in yourself, connect with yourself. You are loved. I love you. Your future self loves you. And the way you honor your future self is by loving you back, right? Self love. All right, so those are the messages that I got for you from your future self. I hope that that was helpful and it gave you some clarity and guidance, and that it resonated with you. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I am wishing you the best on your journey. I'm wishing you a lot of peace and healing and happiness, sending you lots of love, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.